Hi everyone, this is Mpho, the founder of Victory Mathematics. Now today we're going to learn on how to sketch a normal sine graph. Now the question says sketch f of x is equal to sine x, and they gave us the domain, and in this case the domain is x is an element of 0 degrees up to 360 degrees. So there's an alternative way of writing the domain. One can choose to write the domain as x is between 0 degrees and 360 degrees using the inequality signs. So in this video, we're going to use the table method when sketching the graph. So our table runs from 0, which is the very same 0 that we have in the Cartesian plane, and 90, 180, 270, and 360 degrees. So these are the values that are on our table. So you're going to need a calculator for this. And one thing that you need to be very sure of is that your calculator has a D right there at the top. Now this D stands for degrees. So whatever value that you're going to put inside your trig function, it will be in degrees. So let's start with the 0. So you're going to have to press in the sine function, and your calculator gives you that. Then 0, you can close the bracket if you need to. So sine 0 is 0. So you're going to complete the table first, and then sine 90 is 1, sine 180 degrees is 0, sine 270 degrees is -1, and sine 360 degrees is 0. So now we're done with completing our table. We're going to have to plot those points on our Cartesian plane. So when x was 0, our y was 0 as per the table below. So 0 there. When x was 90, from the table, our y was +1, so 90x, +1 there. And when x was 180, our y was 0 from the table. And when x was 270 degrees, our y became -1, so -1 there, 270 degrees there. And when x was 360, our y was 0. Remember, a sine function is a curving function, so you don't need a ruler to join the points. So you just need to use your free hand. So let's use our free hand to join the points, and there you go, you have your normal sine graph. So the domain states that it should be between 0 and 360 degrees. So we have from 0 there to 360 degrees there. Now if they ask you about the range of the graph, so the range refers to the y values. So if they ask you about the range of the graph, the lowest point for y, it's -1, and the highest point for y, it's +1. So the range could be y is an element of, then you use the square brackets because the +1 or the -1 are both included. So -1 right through to +1, or alternatively you can say y is an element of y is between -1 and a +1. So that is your range.